everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. Today's video is going to be a declutter, so it's going to be that kind of declutter that I have just picked these products from my makeup collection and I'm going to share with you them and I'm going to let you know why I'm going to declutter it. So obviously they are products that I don't like. I actually do have some more products in my collection that I maybe would like to declutter, but then I'm not quite sure. Maybe I want to try the product more before I make the decision, but all of this stuff that I'm looking at, I don't want to put it to my face. Some of these I'm going to just toss and toast that I'm going to keep to friends or someone. There is actually only one face product, so let's start with that one. So this is the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Bronzer in Baked Peach. These are no longer available, at least on e.l.f. website. I did buy this from Beauty Joint. So this is a bronzer line where there is 3 bronzer shades and then this one that is actually a highlight shade. The shade itself is quite pretty, peachy type of shade. It does have a nice sheen in it, but it's so powdery. I have tried it only one time and it was enough for me to know that I don't like it. My face looked powdery. It had nothing to do with glowy skin, it wasn't even a subtle sheen, it just looked powdery where I did put this, even though it does have a sheen. I'm going to show you how powdery it is. Do you see this? I'm not like pressing hard. And my brush is all over coated with this powder and it's very powdery. Then let's move to eyeshadows. So I do have here 4 smaller eyeshadow palettes. And let's start with this Smokin Hot Eyeshadow Palette. I actually did mention this in a Disappointing Products video in May, I think it was. I don't like this palette. I don't think the quality is very good. So it's a mixture of shimmery and matte eyeshadows and it also has one blush. I have never used this blush. I don't think this is good. I have worn it only once. And my problem with this was that I had to work so hard to get these shadows to show up on my eyes. The mattes are alright in my opinion, and I don't say that Barium only has bad eyeshadows. I am actually wearing today my BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, that is my Panda palette, but I'm wearing it together with this Barium Fall in Love eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely stunning. So if you are wondering what I'm wearing in my crease, this orange red thing, it is this shade here. This is absolutely stunning palette and I would love to try some newer Barium eyeshadows. They do have some beautiful all shimmery metallic palettes, but currently when I am at my low buy and I can buy only one eyeshadow palette a season, I don't think I'm going to buy any Barium palette like right now at least, but maybe some season if there is nothing else interesting. But this one is just not good, and I know many people are not fan of silver eyeshadows. I personally do enjoy silver eyeshadows once in a while, but if I'm going for a silver eye look, I'm going to go with my Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. That palette is like one of my holy grail palettes. Okay, this next one is probably the worst eyeshadow palette I have ever used, or in general the worst quality eyeshadows I have never used, and this kind of makes me sad. I know many people like this brand, but I have not had that good luck with this brand. So this is from Pixi by Petra. I have liked a couple of products from Pixi, but overall I think their quality is kind of like so-so, and in Finland Pixi products are really expensive. They are way more expensive than in US, so I have ordered all of my Pixi stuff from Ayer, but I think this palette is like 20 something euros in Finland. It's totally not worth it. These are so bad eyeshadows, like no, I have tried it maybe 5 times or something like that. Actually this was a product that in the very beginning of the year I did mention this in 10 worst products of 2017 video that I did, and I think that tells something. These shadows, they like blend and mud up together and I feel like no pigments comes off. It's just so muddy look every time I try to use them. I think they swatch actually quite nice. They swatch alright, but when you try to use them they just mud up and I don't think it's a good look. I have never been happy with an eye look I have created with this palette. Okay, then I do have 2 of these small 6-pan eyeshadow palettes from BH Cosmetics. I really do love BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. Most of them that I have tried. I have both of the Carli Bybel palettes and I do have the Modern Mattes palette. And I do have a couple of more of these small 6-pan palettes. But these two I really don't like. So the first one is their Dual Effect Universal To Go eyeshadow palette, and these shadows are meant to be used either wet or dry. I just feel like these are kinda like too powdery to my preference. I have tried better quality eyeshadows from BH Cosmetics. And then another of these 6-pan palettes that I'm going to declutter is their 6th edition Second Tray To Go. These eyeshadows are quite okay. They are not my favorite when it comes to quality and BH Cosmetics shadows. I think the Carli Bybel palettes are much better, but they are alright. But I just don't like these colors. I think it doesn't inspire me at all. It does have some cooler toned greens and it does have some shimmery greys. And shimmery grey eyeshadows are something that I don't like. Like if I'm going for a cool toned look and if I'm going for a shimmery cool toned look, I want it to be silver and not just like shimmery grey. Then I do have some lip products left, so let's get right into it. I do have one tinted lip balm. This is from Pacifica. It's their Color Crunch Lip Tint in Guava Berry. I also do have the color Blood Orange, but that one I'm going to keep. I actually do like that color. This shade, however, I don't like. It does nothing for me. Like, it is quite a light shade, so obviously you cannot see it that well, but I just don't think it looks very flattering on myself. I don't know what it is. I think these are very nice on lips, not maybe the best ever. These are like sheer, they are comfortable on lips. They do have a slight sheen in it. I don't know if I like it or not, but I just don't like this color. Every time I'm wearing it, I am like, oh, like I kind of want to change my lip colors. Then I do have here one lip gloss. So this is from Bakerie. That is a Finnish brand sold only in Sokos here in Finland. So this is the Magnetic Lips Perfect Volume Lip Gloss and it's in a clear shimmery shade. I don't like the smell and I think it's a little bit sticky. Not the stickiest ever, but you know, not my personal preference. And the reason I'm going to declutter this now is that I bought this Jouer lip topper in Funfetti that is so similar to this one. I didn't expect that much from a lip topper from Jouer, but now when I have tried it, I absolutely understand the hype behind it because there is not thickness at all. It doesn't feel like you're wearing lip gloss or anything. So here are the swatches. As you can see, there is not that much difference. This one is the Jouer. I don't know if you can see anything actually. And this one is the Bakerie. So they look so similar, so obviously I'm going to keep the one that I'm more likely to reach for. Then I do have here some lipsticks. Couple of them are broken, so let's start with those. I do have the Coach Velvet Touch matte lipstick, and this is in matte rose. I did like this lipstick, but it broke, so the lipstick is in the lid, and I'm quite sad because I did really like this lipstick, but it's not vegan, so I'm not going to buy it again. It was a beautiful rose type of shade, absolutely stunning, but yeah, it's broken, so I'm not going to waste my time and effort to use something like this. Then another one, this pisses me off more because this was expensive lipstick and it broke. So it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick and this is in shade Ruby. So this one, it is broken like this. And I don't break these lipstick because I swatch them like this, that I open the whole thing. I don't swatch lip products like that. I don't know if I have dropped this or what has happened, but when I was going to use this, it was just broken and I tried to use it a couple of times, but this one is quite hard to use when it's broken because it's very unique formula. It's very dry, but it's not drying on lips, but on the lipstick tube it is really dry. It's just so hard to use when this is broken, so I decided to go for a hunt for another perfect red lipstick shade. Then I do have a couple of lipsticks that I just don't like. First, from Catrice, their Prisma Chrome lipstick in shade 40. I don't remember what it is called, but it's very cool toned purple shade. It is kind of pretty, but the problem is that this one goes on super patchy. I actually still do have another shade from this lipstick that is called Rusty Rose, I think, but that one I can wear on top of lip liners, but I don't have any lip liner that goes with this, and honestly I don't like this color that much that I would buy lip liner to go with this. I feel this formula is a little bit kind of like slimy and weird, so I don't want to keep this, and honestly I don't think this color is that flattering on myself. Then I do have one more normal lipstick, so this is from Pixi. Another product from Pixi in this video. So it's their Matterluste lipstick in a Bitten Rose. I kinda like this formula. It's like semi-matte formula, not completely matte, but it stays very well and it's very comfortable. And yeah, but it's just, the color does nothing for me. And I think this smells a little bit weird. Then I do have one last product in this declutter, and this was really disappointing to me, but then again I was not surprised that I feel the way I feel about this, because I did read that some people felt the same way what I do. So this is the Beauty Bakerie Lip Whip in Cranberry Stiletto. This is one of the most beautiful red lipstick shades I have ever seen in my life. It's so freaking stunning. I did wear this in a haul video recently, and actually someone of you did compliment my lip color, so I was wearing this and I agree, it looks stunning, but it feels horrible on lips. So this is the shade. It obviously takes just a while to dry down, but this one dries completely matte and it goes so matte that it is uncomfortable to wear, and that is my problem with some liquid lipsticks. I have had this experience now with this and also with Colourpop Ultra Matte lipstick formula and also with BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick formula. But other than that, I can wear all the liquid lipsticks I have tried, even if it is little uncomfortable. But with this one and with also the Colourpop one and with the BH Cosmetics one, I think they are so drying that even though they are meant to be very long lasting, what happens to me is that they start to crack and come off, like they peel off, and they are like this disgusting, ew, like it comes off and it looks so bad, it looks very dry, it looks uncomfortable, it feels uncomfortable, and I just cannot. Okay, so that was everything for today and all of the products I am going to declutter. These products I am very happy to get out of my collection. I feel now that I do declutter these products, I think my collection, there is nothing that I know I don't want to reach for. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please put thumbs up and see you in my next video. Bye bye.